Hey guys, it's Emma, and today we're going to do the 7 Deadly Sins Mental Health Edition challenge tag thing. So I'm pretty sure that I have worn this exact outfit in a video before. I have worn this in a different video, haven't I? 7 Deadly Sins challenge. Do you all know the 7 Deadly Sins? Not the anime on Netflix. And you know, here it says 7 great things about yourself, and I wanted to do this in a way that's like 7 great things that you have like accomplished for your like mental or neurological, psychological, psychiatric, blah 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 disorders. Like 7 great things that you feel great about that you've done for it, even the smallest of accomplishments. So 1, making my bed. I talked about this in videos like forever ago, but making my bed was like a really huge accomplishment for me, like making my bed every day. It had a huge positive impact on my depression and anxiety and overall well-being when I just made my bed every day and kept my room clean. I am the PR for Active Minds. You know, Active Minds is a mental health stigma fighting kind of group. Like we fight, not that we fight, we're not Fight Club, we're not Fight Club, but even if we were, you don't talk about Fight Club. Funny, you're funny, Emma, good references. Really #relatable. So actually at Active Minds, we try to eliminate stigma on mental health, and we bring awareness to all mental health type things. Like actually on Friday we're gonna have a bake sale. On Thursday everyone in the club is coming to my kitchen down the hall, and we're gonna have a bake sale where on Friday we're gonna like sell cookies and stuff, lure people in to educate them about suicide awareness, since it is Suicide Awareness Month. And we're just gonna educate people and start like a dialogue and a conversation about it, because yeah. Maybe I won't say like 7 things for each thing, even though it's the 7 Deadly Sins, because it'll probably take a while. Okay, now we're gonna move on to envy. So basically like things that I wish, like that I envy people who don't have these problems, things that I envy that they can do. I envy a lot of things, like being able to make certain phone calls and appointments without having anxiety about just little things, because sometimes it'll be worse than others. Like I only within the past year or 2 have been able to make pizza delivery calls. I've really really worked on it, and that's what you need to do in order to help yourself. Like you have to work on things in order for things to get better. But I envy people who don't have to do that for little things throughout the day. Even with Tourette's, it's like, oh, I envy people who can actually go out and ride a bike, without having to worry about falling off because they're ticking everywhere. I envy people who don't even worry in the slightest about going in this huge public place with people they don't know that will criticize them because of their tics, and maybe even not let them do certain things. I envy that. Wrath. Things that piss you off. Things that piss me off pertaining to these. One big thing that pisses me off is when people tell me I don't have Tourette's. If someone's like, oh, why are you doing that? I'm like, oh, I have Tourette syndrome. And they're like, no, you don't. Bish, I never. Because they say no, you don't. Tourette's is when people cuss. And I'm like, well, girl, so why would I say that I have Tourette's with such that negative stigma if I didn't know what it was? And why would I want to put that stigma on me if I didn't have it? Think. Sloth. Things you neglect to do. Sometimes I do neglect on working on my problems. Instead of coping in a way that will help me advance and get better, sometimes I do just want to get through whatever moment, and I do put off sometimes getting better. But within these past few months, I've really worked on that, and I, honest to God, think I've been doing a lot better with, being aware of hey, you love yourself, and you should do that. If I'm having anxiety about something, it's not you just distract yourself in that moment or get yourself unanxious and then forget about it later. You have to take that stuff by the horns and make it so that, in the future you can carry and handle the situation better. And sometimes I do neglect that. From time to time, it just depends on what kind of day I'm having, I guess. But most of the time, I really pat that down. That is a big thing. But I really don't like when I am sloth about that. Greed, worldly material desires. In order to put this into disorder terms, I guess things that I use to help me with my disorders. I've done like a whole Tourette's haul, you know, biofreeze, all sorts of pain relieving things, and I'm actually going to try out soon. My psychologist up here told me about like magnesium spray, which is supposed to help you know, with your muscle pains. Like when I wake up in the mornings, like what I say is, I'm 19 years old, I don't want to have to wake up and feel like I'm 90. But yeah, and then I guess also like worry stones are great. I lost mine. I suck. Some people really like stress balls. I only can do the stress balls that like I have to like squish down really hard on.
Can do the stress ball.
You know. So I utilize a lot of Netflix, anime, and such. X-Files, baby. Doctor Who coming back in 2018. Why would you do that to us? Anyway, off topic. I'm greedy. I'm a greedy gal. Gluttony. Guilty pleasures. I always thought of gluttony as like food, but maybe that's just because I play too many Sims games. And when you're a glutton, it means you eat a lot. My guilty pleasures. I guess this doesn't have to be bad things. I really like showering. Like showers. 2K16 because Hillary and Trump suck. Go showers. Yeah, no, like in order for me to just calm the heck down, like if I'm having a bad time, I hop in the shower, turn that baby to get some steam in it, and things start to fall in line. Like I love showers. That is a huge motherfucking guilty pleasure of mine. And then number 7 is the last deadly sin is lust. So love. I mean, like in my past romantic relationships, I've really had to work through this on my own, which I've been doing for the past few months, but I was very insecure because when I am in a relationship, my anxiety will pick at things and pull things up, and I'll ruminate about things and I'll have to bring them up, but when I do, I seem crazy. Crazy.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay. With love relationships, I sometimes have a hard time just like being in close, intimate proximity with people. That encompasses a lot of things that are wrong with me though, because when I'm really anxious, don't touch me. When I'm really anxious, you can't even like poke me or else I will go off. Like it is the worst thing. Sometimes I really just cannot be touched. And when I'm having like a Tourette's attack or when my Tourette's is bad, like it's really hard for people to hold me or be very close to me because I'll be like hitting around on them, you know, I'll be like this, and like when they want to hold my hands, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do this and this. Oh, I need to do this. And also with OCD, like if you put a cold hand on one of my arms, I need symmetry, baby. I need symmetry. If you put a cold hand on my arms, you need to touch me in the same exact spot on the other arm. OCD, honey. I feel like I say honey way too much now. I should probably work on that, but like it's okay. Okay. So that's all 7. Remember to share your story on the Share Your Story project, link below. Like, comment, subscribe. And lastly, a shout out to K-Man Fitzel. If you would like a shout out, just let me know. He says that he loves my videos heaps. Thank you. Thanks guys, bye!